Uh, on in the class, ma'am.
Yeah, in the class, what all have you covered basically?
I just have spoken on some topics given by Malvika ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yes, ma'am. And the last day I took the class, there were vocabulary words, but they were too simple. I know them, so I didn't write those words down.
okay,
Um, yes, ma'am.
okay. So, just if you could just brief me about yourself, like what exactly you do, because I have just had one word with you only on that day only. So, if you just could describe me about your introduction, where are you from, what do you do?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm from Charkhi Dadri from Haryana,
Okay.
and right now I am pursuing my MSc third
Okay.
semester from chemistry.
Okay. Chemistry on from Haryana only.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 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 So,
Anything else you want to know, ma'am?
no. That's it. So right now I'll be giving you some idioms. Okay, idioms are called muhavra in Hindi. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Some,
Mediums and phrases.
yes, yes. So
Mm.
I will just be talking about some idioms. Okay, and then I will be telling you to same idioms. You have to form sentences out of those idioms. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So if you don't know any idiom, just let me know. I will tell you the meaning of it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. First, idiom is you can write. Should I write in the chat box or should I just speak?
Ma'am, you speak. I will write
Okay,
down.
okay, okay. The first idiom is add fuel to the fire. Add fuel to the fire.
Ma'am, just 1 minute. Let me grab a notebook.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Continue. Please continue.
Yeah, it is to add fuel to the fire. What do you mean by this?
It means, ma'am, to make a matter worse. To
Yes,
make a conflict worse.
yes. Okay, so how will you make a sentence out of this? Try making sentence out of this phrase.
Okay, ma'am. Just give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, uh, talking, talking with the farmers with rage. Talking to farmers with
Mm-hmm.
rage
Mm-hmm.
is just like adding fuel to the fire right
Yes,
now. When
yes.
government, it's about government and that
In
kisan
this,
andol.
yes, in this situation, you can say. In this situation. Yes. Oh, okay. An iron will. An iron will.
An iron will.
Yes.
It I'm just guessing it, ma'am. It means a strong willpower of doing something.
Yes, yes, absolutely right. So
Okay,
how will
ma'am.
you make a sentence out of iron will?
An iron will is the basis to reach to your goals
Okay. Okay. Very good.
is the basic step to.
It's a basic, you could say a basic structure to reach to the goal.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. At one's finger's end.
At one's fingers and very close and in reach.
No, it is, this is to have complete knowledge over a certain subject, on a certain subject.
At
Okay.
one's finger.
Finger's end. At one's
At
finger's
one's
end.
fingers. Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
To have complete knowledge about a subject.
Yes, to have complete knowledge about subject.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. At
Okay.
the 11th hour. What do you
Ma'am,
mean by at?
don't have I have to make the sentence on that?
Yeah, yeah, just make the sentence.
Yes, ma'am. After doing PhD in a particular subject, one is at one's fingers and in that.
One is at one's fingers ends.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. At the 11th hour.
At the 11th hour, either it
Yes.
is very fast or
Mhm.
at inappropriate time, or you are getting late in a hurry.
Yes, it is at the last moment, very last
At the
moment,
last
or
one.
at, yes, when you're getting in a when you are in a hurry. Okay. Yeah. So how will you make sentence out of this at the 11th hour?
When I was in school, I always entered the school at 11th hour.
Okay. At the last moment you enter the school. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Bag and baggage.
Bag and
Bag.
baggage.
Yes, bag and baggage.
Um,
It is
I can
simple
tell
with
it
all.
if you give me options, ma'am,
It is very
about it.
simple. It is like with all your belongings, whatever you're
Okay, ma'am.
having, all your belongings.
With all your belongings.
Yes. So sentence. What will be the appropriate sentence?
Just give me 1 second, ma'am. With bag and baggage.
Mhm.
People are coming back to their homes with all their bag and baggages after lockdown 2 has been initiated in Delhi.
Okay.
People
People have
are coming back to their homes, home
people.
districts,
Okay.
when with their bag and baggages when lockdown 2 is initiated in Delhi.
Okay. When lockdown has been initiated in Delhi. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Castles in the air.
Ma'am, your voice was cracking. I didn't hear it completely.
Just a second. Castles in the air.
Castles in the air. Okay, ma'am. Daydreaming.
Yes. Okay. So how will you make sentence out of this?
Castles in the air. Uh, don't make your future, and
Mhm.
don't you make your future, and that's it, ma'am.
You could say that in order to make your future bright, don't castles in the air. Don't daydream.
Okay,
Don't
ma'am.
think.
And can I say this
Yes.
like castles in the air don't take you anywhere.
Yes. Castles in the air don't take you anywhere. Yes.
Okay.
Cats and dogs life.
What, ma'am?
Cats and dogs life.
Cats and dogs' lives.
Yes.
So a common life.
Not a common life, but you could say a troublesome life, a hard life.
Okay, ma'am. A hard life.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
ma'am.
like yeah, it's like not a regular normal smooth life. It is troublesome. It is like life full of hurdles, you can say.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
The SC and ST peoples have a cat and dog's life. That's why
Yes.
they have a reservation.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Broken reed.
Broken,
Reed. R-double-E-D. Broken R-double-E-D. Broken reed.
broken reach. I don't know the meaning of reach, ma'am.
Reed, R-E-R-E-E-D. It is kind of a, like someone who is very weak, in nature, who's someone who's not reliable, not trustworthy. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Not trustworthy.
Yeah, somebody who
Ma'am,
you cannot
is it
rely.
reach? Is it reach or it's reeb?
R-E-E-D. I'm writing on the chat.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
is
Please do that.
R-E-E-D. Reed.
Okay. Now I
Yeah.
got it. Broken reach.
Broken reed.
Yes, ma'am. You should not hear secrets to a broken reed.
Okay. Two broken reed person.
Okay, ma'am. To a broken reed person.
Yes. Okay. Blue blood.
Yes, ma'am. Blue black.
Blue blood. Blue blood.
Blue blood.
Yeah,
Uh,
somebody
who's different?
who's royal, who's aristocrat, who's royal, who comes from very aristocratic family. You know,
Okay, ma'am.
that's called blue blood.
Okay, ma'am.
Like somebody, like Ambani's or somebody,
Oh,
like very
okay, ma'am.
rich, extremely very rich person.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, now I'm giving you a situation. Okay, so you have to build up a story. Okay, out of that situation. Okay.
Okay,
Once,
ma'am.
yeah. Today morning, I got up. Okay, I got up from my bed, and suddenly, I saw my one of my eyes twitching. Okay.
One of your eyes
Twitching. What do you mean by twitching?
झपकना फड़कना.
Huh, फड़कना. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So today morning I got
Ma'am,
up.
could you spell that word?
Twitching. Twitch.
TCHING.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Twitching. Twitching.
Done, ma'am.
Yeah. So today morning I got up and saw one of my eyes twitching, and then I just went to the washroom and just
Okay,
washed
ma'am.
my, yeah, and then washed my face,
Hmm.
and you continue the story.
Okay, ma'am.
So you can write down if you want. You can write down, or if you want to think, you can think.
Okay, ma'am. You washed your face, and after that, I have to continue it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Could you tell me about little bit about the end, ma'am, or I have to complete
No,
it.
you have to complete it. Let's say this is like you are doing. Like today morning, you
Okay,
just got
ma'am.
up. Yeah, you
My
got
which
up.
eye was twitching?
Any of the eyes, any one eye was twitching. Okay.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 minute, ma'am.
Like how will you say is today morning I got up from my bed and I saw one of my eye was twitching.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And then I happened to go to the washroom
Hmm.
and I just splashed water on my face, or you just say you washed your face, or the better word would be I just splashed water on my face.
Splash water on my face. Okay, ma'am.
Yes. And
So,
then continue.
okay, ma'am. Just 1 minute. I'm teaching. Okay, ma'am. Actually, my mom was asking for something. That's why I took 1 minute. Otherwise, you
Okay.
just give me 30 minutes for a session. More thinking
Yeah.
will lead to more complications. So I will continue, ma'am.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
when today I woke up in the morning, one of my eyes was twitching. So, ma'am,
Okay.
I had to use was or were here. One of
Uh,
my eyes were
yeah. One of
or
my
one
eyes
one of my eyes were twitching.
was twitching. Was.
Was one of my eyes was twitching.
Yeah.
So then I happened to go to the washroom and
Mm-hmm.
splashed water on my face.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I went to my mom straight, telling her that my right eye is twitching. Then she
Okay.
asked me to put a small, very small piece of paper uh,
Mm-hmm.
on my eyelid. Okay,
Okay.
to paste it with my saliva and put
Okay.
it on my eye. It will stop the twitching.
Okay.
But after 15 minutes, it was still there. The twitching was still there. And
Mm-hmm.
I got a little bit, my mom get a little bit afraid because it was like right eye and it's not good for girls to have their right eye twitching.
Mm-hmm.
So she asked me, okay, just rub it a little bit and then again splash it with the water, and then
Mm-hmm.
again paste a piece of newspaper on it. Then I
Mm-hmm.
do the same, and
Mm-hmm.
after some times, luckily it got stopped. But
Okay.
I went to my mother and told her that it is stopped now, and but it's been 12 a.m. and nothing bad happened. So
Mm-hmm.
you should not believe on this myth that twitching right eye for girls is like bad signal for them for having something bad. It's
Mm-hmm.
not that. You should not believe on all these myths. And
Mm-hmm.
she said, "Okay, if you say so, I trust you. But I'm more relieved that it stopped now."
Okay.
And then I move on to my regular work after that.
Oh, okay. So now it was good. Now you use the word sometimes. Okay. It is
Yes,
not
ma'am.
sometimes, it is sometime. Okay.
Ma'am, sometimes it is wrong, like कहीं भी use करें तो.
It is like sometime. You know,
Okay, ma'am.
sometime I use, yes. And then you had told that it had stopped. It has stopped.
It
HAS.
has to because it was very recent.
Yes. And she did not said you, she told you.
She told you.
Yes.
She told you instead of
Yeah.
said it told.
Yeah. My mother told me.
Okay, ma'am. When someone asks us to do something, then we use told. And if
Told.
someone is telling
Doing,
us
telling you.
something, then
Yeah.
we use said.
Yes. Suppose I am telling you, okay, that okay, you do this, Puja, you do this. Okay. So now you
Okay.
have to narrate it. So you will say, Neha ma'am told me, not said me. Neha ma'am told me. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
And if
And
I ask ma'am that, my friend, yesterday my friend, no.
no,
Ma'am, when
said,
I can use said.
said is basically somebody who's just directing you. If you are just directing someone, it is called said.
For
Okay.
example, ma'am.
Let's say I am, if you're directing someone, if you're telling somebody the rules and regulations, then you apply said. I said her this. I said her to turn right, like that. And she did
Oh,
not yeah, on in terms of directions, like somebody is coming to your home and somebody does not know the way, and you say okay, turn right. So you can say I said her to turn right, but she did not listen or she did not understand.
so we can't we use told here, like I told her to do to turn
you
right.
you can, but it is said is most appropriate over here. And when you tell, when you're narrating in third person, then you always say told. you know
Okay, when I'm narrating to a third person.
yes, you always say told.
Okay, and if I'm asking, it's second person, then I can use said.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can
Yes,
tell my mom that you said to me to do this.
yes,
But if
yes,
I'm telling you, then I had to say like my mom told me to.
yes, yes.
Now I got it, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm giving you another situation, and you just build up that situation. Okay. Let's say
Okay, ma'am.
today it was a lovely weather. Okay. And you
Okay, ma'am.
decided to go out with your friends. Okay. However,
Okay.
it was Corona time, so your mother objected in your going out. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So now, how will you convince your mother, since it is your best friend's birthday party and you have to attend that outdoor? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So, how will you convince your mother to let you go outside and celebrate her birthday?
Ma'am, is there any situation of outdoor? Is there any like limitation on outdoor? Like, is it a park or a hill or anywhere I can take
No,
outdoor?
anywhere. Let's say it's your friend's birthday party and she's throwing a party. So
Okay,
obviously
ma'am, I got it.
she'll throw in some mall or some restaurant or something, right? Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. So I had to take mall or restaurant something.
Yes, and you have to take your mother's permission, and she's refusing because it's COVID time.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Yes, but since she's your best friend, so you have to somehow convince your mother to let you go for some time.
So, ma'am, I'm going to I have to tell the story to
Yeah,
you, like how I convinced her, or I assume you to be her and convince you as my mother.
no, you have to tell the story that how you convinced her. Okay.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So you have to write.
So, what should I consider you as my friend telling you when I reach their party? That this is
Yes,
how I convinced my mother.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. So I have reached the party. So
Mm-hmm.
hey guys, and you are
Mm-hmm.
asking me how I convinced my mother. So I'm telling
Yes.
you that story now, right now. So when my mom asked me about like to you should not go in the Corona time. So
Mm-hmm.
first of all, I told her that. It's your birthday, and she knows how close you are to me, and you are very close to her. You are saying her good morning auntie, hello auntie, bye auntie, and talking to her for hours. When you came home, it really yielded good results, because she actually give it a thought of letting me go to your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Then but she was again, it was in her mind that it is corona, and it's, it's not good for you also to party in a mall or something. But then I convinced her that you booked a separate room in which
Okay.
only your very close friends will be there, and they all will be, properly sanitized, and will have their covid negative reports also, like they won't be having covid. And this would be a separate room in the mall, and there would be just these few friends with proper masks and proper sanitization, and the
Mm-hmm.
food will also be packaged with the full sanitization.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody outsider would be allowed to come inside it. And
Mm-hmm.
we are going through. And then I told her, then she said, okay, I will agree to that, but you are going in the transport, I cannot allow you, there is a big crowd in the buses right now. So
Mm-hmm.
I told her that it's not, because your father asked us to take a lift, and
Mm-hmm.
he will drive us to the venue. So she
Okay.
said, okay, and what about the time? And I told her that time would be, usually I would be home up to around I would be home around 6 p.m.
Okay.
and her father will drive us back also. Then she
Okay.
said, okay, it's good now. And then she agreed and asked me to, bring a good gift for her, uh,
Mm-hmm.
gift for you, and
Mm-hmm.
also asked me to give blessings from her side to you. And she said to you, many many happy returns of the day, may god bless you
Mm-hmm.
on this day.
Okay. Okay. Good. That is good. Okay, now I'm on the in your chat box. I'm writing some often you could say understood words or confused words. Okay, which mean the same. I mean, which mean different, but they are pronounced more or less the same. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. For example,
like
accept or accept.
yes. So, what is the difference between accept and accept? Sorry, the spelling is wrong over here. We see.
Okay, ma'am. For accept is, ma'am, I accept. Huh. Accept is means I'm agreeing with you something, or you are giving something to me and I take it. And
Okay,
expect is
no,
ex-
not expect, but it's
accept,
accept.
and this expect is apart from this, or just leaving this. You can do that. Accept this.
Yes,
इसकी जगह.
excluding, excluding.
Oh yes, okay, ma'am.
Yes, okay. And expect and suspect. What do you mean by that? Suspect. What do you mean by suspect?
Suspect, a person who is, in the doubt for
Mm-hmm.
committing a crime or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It is suspect. And what was the other word, ma'am?
Expect. Same. To hope.
Can you write it down, ma'am? I'm not getting it.
Yeah, I'll just write it. It is. Yeah, it is expect and suspect.
Okay, ma'am. So this expect means that we are, imagining someone to do something like according to our beliefs, that
Mm-hmm.
हम चाह रहे हैं उनसे कि वो ऐसा करते, और हमें उनसे ऐसी उम्मीद थी. We
Mm-hmm.
expect them, the standard behavior
Mm-hmm.
we think that other person, should show to us or something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
just know about them.
Okay. And what do you mean by adopt?
Adopt.
Adopt.
God lena.
Adopt to accept a person. Yes, legally. To
Yes, ma'am.
accept a
And
person legally. And adapt
adapt
here.
means to adjust according to the change in conditions, or
No,
to merge.
that is adapt with a. That is
Yes,
adapt.
ma'am. That is adapt, and adopt is God lena, or uh,
And there's another one. ADEEPT. ADEPT.
adapt. Yes, ma'am.
Adapt. Adapt. What is meant by that?
I don't know, ma'am.
That is something you are proficient in. Okay. Let's say I am.
Something.
Yeah. Expert in. Okay. Adapt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
ma'am.
say if you are expert in cooking, so you say that I'm adept in cooking.
Okay, ma'am. I am adept in cooking. I am
So
adept.
that is A. Yeah. So that is
AD.
ADEPT.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Then is ALLUTE. Allude.
Some
What do you mean by
I
allude?
allude.
Hmm.
You tell me, ma'am.
It is some allude is something that you refer to. Okay.
Refer to.
Yes. This is with A. Okay.
No, ma'am.
ALLUTE is that you refer to. Suppose you are referring something. Okay. Let's say I allude, uh, a book. When you are referring something, let's say I allude a book called Master Key, which you should read. It's a very good book. Okay, so you're referring a book. So I allude a book. Okay, so
Okay,
that
ma'am.
is something which you are referring to anything. Let's say if you have to refer to any YouTube channel to your friend, so you will say that
Okay.
I allude. Yeah,
I allude this YouTube channel to you.
yes, it is kind of very good. Okay. And ELUD, what is do you mean? That is to escape.
Escape.
Yeah, that is escape.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
You have to elude from your castles in the air.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Then there is another confusing word called uh, access and excess.
Okay, ma'am. So access is, we can reach to something. We have reach for that particular thing,
Reach
and
or approach. You could
yes,
say
ma'am,
approach.
approach.
Yeah.
And access is more of a something, more, having more than required of something.
Yes, having more than required. Okay. Then another word is advise and advise with ADVISE. What do you mean
Okay,
by
ma'am.
this?
Advise means mm, to guide someone for a particular problem,
Yes. Yes.
and advice means, a piece of
It is like a piece
information.
of information that you are giving.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That
For a
just a
general
piece of
knowledge.
information that you are giving.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the next word is censure. Censure.
Yes, ma'am. Censored means, it's banned for content which is wrong. It's illegal, something illegal, and we censor it, maybe.
So that is CENSOR.
Okay,
That
ma'am.
is
Censored.
censor. That is something that is which is licensing for films or licensing for anything. Okay.
Oh,
That is
okay, ma'am.
CENSOR. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And CENSURE is to criticize someone.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Censure means to criticize someone.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So how it is pronounced?
Censure.
Yes, censure. Okay, and the
Okay,
other one is censor.
okay, ma'am. Censor. So, blue-blooded people are often censured by middle class people. Can I say
Yes,
that?
yes. Okay,
Okay,
and
ma'am.
what is this? CANON.
It's top.
It is so CANON, canon.
top वो डबल एन ओ एन होती है.
No, no, no. CANON is kind of a rule that
Rule.
you are, dictating. Yeah, that you're dictating something. It is a rule.
So
And जो आप बोल रहे हो, हाँ, आप जो बोल रहे हो वो डबल एन ओ एन होता है.
double N O N. Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
जो आप बोल
canon
रहे हो वो
is
डबल
a
एन.
rule. Mean, she was
Basically, it
telling
is like
she was telling me the canon.
yes, canon. She was telling me the canon of crossing the road or of a particular problem. She was telling me a rule of a particular problem, or she was canning me how to use, statistics.
Oh, okay, ma'am. So can it be plural also, like canons, or is it canon only?
No, it can be canons also.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, then it is SEDERT, desert. Desert.
Okay, ma'am.
and
So
D is
it
double S E R T.
okay, ma'am. So the first one is the former one is
Yeah, the
the
first one.
former one is a part of land which is barren and which have no water and only sand and sand.
Okay,
And the second one is a sweet dish, a type of sweet dish that is dessert,
okay. Which
and
which we
that
have
one is
after
desert,
the okay, and
which
this another word. Yeah, DESERT. It is also pronounced as no, it is pronounced as double ET, EERT. What is this? Dessert. Dessert is something to leave.
something to
Leave. DESEERT.
DES double E R
Double
T.
ERT. That means that you have, let's say, deserted a person. You have left that person
Okay, ma'am.
alone.
Yes, deserted a person. Now I
Yes,
remember that. I heard
yeah,
it.
you have left that person alone.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes. So now what you'll do is with all these words, you'll try and make sentences.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
yeah, this you'll do at home. Okay. Whenever you have time. Okay. And
Okay, ma'am. I have
right now,
wrote it down.
yeah. And right now,
Ma'am, एक minute.
yeah, yeah.
I have wrote them down.
I have wrote them down. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
And we'll just right now I'm just giving you a topic. We'll just discuss for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay,
The
ma'am.
topic is beauty lies in our flaws.
Could you write it, ma'am?
Okay, I got it. Beauty lies in our flaws.
It's
It's a
very
phrase
tough
basically.
topic, ma'am. I'm just, going through learning all these things.
Okay. See, basically, what this is a phrase. Okay, which means
Yes,
that
ma'am.
if you are going through tough time, okay, instead of ignoring those tough times, you have to face those hardships in life, and that's how the beauty of life lies.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Yeah, so
I'm getting it.
everybody has negative points, right, in his or her personality. So if we try to ignore that, then obviously it will be more of a problematic situation. But if we see our flaws, so beauty lies in seeing our flaws and improving them.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Yes.
So, should I start speaking right now?
Yeah, just for 5 10 minutes.
Okay, ma'am. So, from the starting, when we are very young in your school, we are
Mhm.
always taught that, not to make mistakes. If we make mistakes, we are going to be get punished. So from that early age, we have this fear in ourselves that if we are going to make mistake, we are going to be disliked by everyone, disrespected by everyone, and it will make us behind somewhere in our life and in our social group. And
Mhm.
with that also we will be getting a punishment also.
Okay.
And we this was about mistakes. And then the in the that young age also we also have taught, we also had taught, no, we
Mhm.
also, मैं
We
ये कहना चाहती हूँ
also.
मैम कि हमें ये भी सिखाया गया था.
Mhm.
तो इसे कैसे बोलूँ मैम?
We are also taught. We are also taught.
We are
We
past
are
में था मैम.
also, yes, we are also taught. Okay, और अपने पास्ट में बोलना कि हमें ये सिखाया गया था.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
were taught. We were taught.
Okay. So we were taught that about being a fit in that social group also.
Mhm.
That if you want to survive, you should be that fit, and you should be able to adjust according to the group, and you should not be different. Like they can see, no, he is different in this thing. So
Mhm.
that was also a bad thing to be different and be a misfit.
Mhm.
This was also build up, this was also written in our minds at a very young age.
Mhm.
So people mostly take it all this learning throughout their life in their mind, and they take decisions on the basis of that. So
Mhm.
it all these things develop a fear also. This
Mhm.
all will develop fear also in their hearts, and that fear would lead to whenever there is fear and whenever there is desperation, there are going to be mistakes. That's
Mhm.
it. And when there are mistakes and we don't recognize them, we are definitely we will make mistakes, and they would be much more severe than the past ones which we made.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So
Okay. That.
this was not taught at this was not taught at schools, and this is also, you know, a, a, a negative point of the schools, that they do not focus on the emotional intelligence of peoples, that how can we help them grow in a better way. So from
Mhm.
that only point, people are always like ignoring their mistakes. First of all, people are always defending that I didn't do that and this was not my mistake. Then if they
Mhm.
are not able to do that, then second thing is they always try to blame it on the other person, that it was your mistake only. And
Mhm.
after that, if both of these things fail, then the
Mhm.
third option is, if even if it is my mistake, I am not accepting. If it is, you know, it is not proved, if it is not proved, the person will not accept it, because it is a fear from his childhood, that if he accepted, if he, you know, had done anything, any mistake, then
Mhm.
there would be punishment, there would dislike, there would disrespect, and people will remember him for his mistake all his life. And whenever he wants to say something, they will say like, oh, you did that, you did that. And it's that fear, so he will not accept it. He will
Mhm.
only accept the mistake after it is proved guilty. That
Okay.
was the only, and when the people will, you know, accept it. And
Mhm.
there are also, it is also a layer, like people accept it, you know, uh, from the, in the pressure, like a criminal accepting a sentence in a pressure, because court had given it to him, right?
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
he knows that he is guilty, his family
Mhm.
knows that he is guilty, but still all of them will try to, you know, save him or save her.
Mhm.
That also, that, you know, it should not be proved that he was guilty.
Okay.
People cannot live with that they have done something wrong, and other people don't let them live something wrong.
Mhm.
Even
Mhm.
small mistakes are given a quite a big punishment in the society. This is the fear that don't let people accept their mistakes, and what that it makes do, it makes people make more mistakes, and
Mhm.
more severe mistakes. So they are not growing, they are just covering up their mistakes and making more serious mistakes. But
Mhm.
when a person really accepts what he is, what he
Mhm.
has done, and then he tries to improve himself and, you know, make the situation better, that how can I correct that mistake in
Mhm.
every single way,
Mhm.
then that is the point, you know, he starts growing.
Mhm.
And with a person, when a person starts growing in a family, his whole family starts growing
Mhm.
in every field, and
Okay.
their standard of life will also grow. And so the basic thing is in life, that whenever you make mistakes, instead of remembering the mistake, you should remember the lesson, that okay, I have done this, I'm not going to do it again, this is how I'm going to tackle the same situation again, this way.
Mhm.
This is how
Okay.
you learn, and you know, you will handle the more difficult situation in a better way.
Mhm.
But if you don't accept it right now, a situation worse than that will come in the future to teach you the same lesson. But
Mhm.
you haven't learned the lesson, so you will make a severe mistake because of the more severe problem. But if you had accepted the mistake and you know, accepted that okay, this was the lesson it was trying to teach me, then you will handle that severe situation very intelligently. And
Mhm.
that is when you people will, you know, agree that you are smart, you are intelligent, and you are growing. And
Mhm.
that's when your life would be peaceful, and you would be also happy
Mhm.
with yourself. And that is, I guess, this phrase wants to tell all of us that beauty lies in our flaws, that you know, a person who has
In
never
our
made a
flow.
flaw is not beautiful, because he had not
Okay.
tried anything new.
Okay.
That's why he cannot be called beautiful. He had not tried anything, he's just imitating other people,
Mhm. Mhm.
and not
Okay.
learning anything and not doing anything for other people also. He's imitating for everybody if they are doing wrong also.
Mhm.
So that is not the true beauty. True beauty is not also in our you know, outside appearance, how we look, how we walk, how we talk. It's also in our, you know, flaws. They define us, who we are. So they are
Mhm.
part of our personality.
You can also say that they give you a reason to grow in life. They give you a reason to enhance yourself or enhance your personality.
Okay, ma'am. They give
Yes,
us a reason to enhance our personality.
yes, and they also enhance our growth level.
They also enhance our growth level, and continuous growth or continuous learning is a sign that you are still alive and
Hmm.
you will remain alive. That is
Hmm.
really very important in the 21st century, that you keep learning.
Hmm.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that's nice. Okay. Okay, fair enough. So I will end the session for today over here.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Just a second. Just give me 1 minute.